Shane McMahon shocked fans when he returned to WWE on the February 8th, 2021 episode of Raw. Shane McMahon was there to make a big announcement about the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, where he announced that Drew McIntyre will defend the WWE Championship against 5 opponents inside of the Elimination Chamber. But there is breaking news that has revealed the shocking real reason why Shane McMahon returned to WWE. When Shane McMahon appeared on Raw, he was in the ring with Adam Pearce, who is the main WWE official who is in charge of Raw and SmackDown. But right before Shane McMahon left, he made sure to say that the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title was Adam Pearce's idea and not Shane's. This was done because WWE writers are setting up for Adam Pearce to be attacked by Sheamus, who later on that same episode of Raw threatened Adam Pearce because he was upset that he wasn't facing Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one match at Elimination Chamber. Eventually, Adam Pearce will get attacked by Sheamus, and then Adam Pearce will be taken off TV and replaced by Shane McMahon, who will be in charge of Raw and SmackDown. And Shane will go back to his heel authority figure character that he had a few years ago. The reason why this is being done is because Shane's dad, Vince McMahon, believes that Raw and SmackDown needs more star power for the road to WrestleMania 37. And he also thinks that Shane McMahon is a bigger ratings draw than Adam Pearce. The shocking plans for Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view have been revealed. Roman Reigns has held the Universal title since August 2020, and at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, he will be forced to put his title on the line as he once again goes up against Kevin Owens in a one-on-one match. Some fans are disappointed that Roman is still feuding with Kevin Owens, as some were hopeful that Roman would start a new feud with either Daniel Bryan or Shinsuke Nakamura. But the decision was made to continue the Reigns versus Owens feud. This is because Vince McMahon did not believe that Daniel Bryan nor Shinsuke Nakamura were over enough to face off with Roman Reigns in a championship feud. So the last-minute decision was made to keep the Reigns versus Owens feud going, which has been going on since late November of last year. A WWE wrestler is being harassed by fans. Edge, who won the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble match, was recently interviewed on WWE's After the Bell podcast, and he revealed that he is being brutally harassed by WWE fans online. Edge said that this is happening because these fans are angry that an older wrestler like himself won the Royal Rumble, and thus is taking a younger wrestler's spot. Edge is 47 years old, and the fans who are harassing him want him to vacate his championship opportunity that he won at the Royal Rumble and hand it to a young and up-and-coming wrestler. But Edge says that he is not going to do that, and he is not going to be pressured into giving away something that he worked so long and hard for, and he is going to go to WrestleMania and win a championship. Edge says that it's been very difficult dealing with the harassment, but he will not let them control him. A WWE superstar who was released a few months ago is having a hard time finding work after leaving WWE. Zelina Vega was released back in November 2020. Her firing was very controversial, to say the least. Nobody exactly knows why she was released, but many point out that she disagreed with WWE's stance on wrestlers using platforms like Twitch. It's being reported that Zelina Vega's non-compete clause has ended and she is free to wrestle for any company. But the only problem is that there are no wrestling companies that want to sign her to a contract. Many wrestling insiders say the reason is because of the bad press that Zelina Vega received a few months ago. And it's also being said that there are very few spots available in companies like AEW. Zelina Vega now goes by her real name, Thea Trinidad, and she is still married to WWE wrestler Aleister Black, and her only source of income right now is streaming on Twitch. Sasha Banks has been accused of stealing. There is little doubt that Sasha Banks has a very unique look and style, but now another wrestler has accused the boss of stealing her look and style, and Sasha Banks could be in very big trouble. Impact wrestler Kiera Hogan took to social media to alert fans that Sasha Banks has been stealing from her. Sasha is accused of stealing Kiera's hair color and the style of her outfits. Kiera claims that she had blue hair before Sasha did, and when Sasha Banks saw how cool Kiera looked with the blue hair, she stole it and changed her hair from purple to blue. And Kiera went on to claim that Sasha stole the design for several of her outfits. She even accused Sasha of stealing her entire gimmick. So far, Sasha Banks has not commented on Kiera Hogan's shocking allegations, and some of Sasha's fans are very upset and worried that Sasha could be guilty of stealing a lesser-known wrestler's entire persona and gimmick. While it is true that Kiera Hogan did have blue hair before Sasha did, Sasha's hair has been many different colors during her WWE career, and most likely it's just a coincidence that Kiera and Sasha both ended up having blue hair. And as far as Sasha stealing Kiera's style and gimmick, these allegations are pretty much baseless, because Sasha has always had the same basic style and gimmick, and it has simply evolved over time. But if it does end up that Sasha did in fact steal from Kiera, there could be huge repercussions that could end her career in wrestling. But by all accounts, that is not going to happen. What do you think about Shane McMahon returning to WWE? And what do you think about Sasha Banks being accused of stealing? Leave a comment and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you don't miss our next video.